younger, now you're outgrown it. Hard to just accept I was a stepping stone.
Alrighty then. It is currently January the 10th. Next weekend is round 7 and round 8 of the BRCA 112 Circuit National Championship at the Dorset Club. We'll be in Poole for that round of the championship. Now, I wasn't planning on doing this video today. This was probably going to be a next week thing. I was meant to be going to Tamworth today, but due to the lovely British weather, we've had to call it off. Well, they've had to call it off, which is a shame. Because my car's literally over there, like, all prepped. I'll show you. Hang on. The car is prepped and ready to go for today's racing. And due to unforeseen circumstances, I'm stood here playing darts and watching the FA Cup, which doesn't sound too bad, to be honest. But we all know that I would much rather be at the track. Anyways, it's that time again where we have a look and do a bit of a look at the club. And not many predictions, but a bit of a chat about the National Series so far. So, last round, or last 2 rounds, 5 and 6, just before we stopped for Christmas, we was at Crewe Model Car Club. Mark Stiles took TQ on both days, the win on both days. He extends his lead at the top of the championship. It's 4 TQs, 4 wins so far for Mark Stiles. Brilliant meeting. Big shout out. I know he watches the videos. I know he gets annoyed that I don't mention him, but a big shout out to Andrea Torrigiani, who made his first 2 National A finals. Very buzzing for him. He was buzzing himself. So that's brilliant to see. It's an all Automatics top 3 in the championship at the minute. It's Mark Stiles leading the way, from Michael Bolt and myself in 3rd. Let's have a bit of a look into the track and a bit more about the club. In 1996, a man by the name of Peter Lovelace founded the club and helped it grow throughout its time. Unfortunately, Peter is no longer with us, and now the club is run by Alan Bolt, the father of Michael Bolt, who currently sits 2nd in the National Championship. The club moved into their current hall where they are back in April 2024, and it is certainly the biggest track that we're going to go to this National Series. The club are in safe hands. They race regularly on a Saturday, all the time on a Saturday, between 1 PM and 6 PM, where they get a good number of drivers. Of course, they also did their own Tamiya M chassis series, which was won by Thomas Pryor, one of Dorset's own. He'll also be attending the Nationals next weekend. A recent visitor to the Dorset track over the past couple of weeks has been Ollie Payne, our reigning national champion, European champion, you name it, he's won it. He's been there the past 2 weeks, getting some good practice in, getting used to the track, especially the track size. They were doing like 16-second laps, which is just unheard of in LMP. Unheard of. As it stands, Automatics have the most cars attending this meeting, with 20 confirmed going to the meeting. 17 for Schumacher, 8 for Destiny, and so the big 3 main chassis. And X-Ray and Accelerate both have 2 apiece. But of course, the 2 Accelerates being duo of Ollie and Morgan. Also a return for Mr. Dan Breen himself, who's started to do LMP Nationals a bit more consistently this year. I'm being told he wasn't at Crewe due to being in China for the World's warm-up with a certain Mikhail Orlowski, which is quite a cool job to do. I mean, you wouldn't want to mess up, would you? You wouldn't be in his good books. Especially around Christmas, you wouldn't be on his Christmas card list. I mean, it's certainly going to be a pretty competitive meeting with Ollie, Mark, Lewis, a return for Finley Whitelock. He's not given up touring cars. I mean, pretty sure, unless it's been called off, he's going to ETS tomorrow. So good luck to him, Finn. So a return for Finley Whitelock, who only did round 1. He had a qualified 6th and then just forgot how to drive in the final, and retired from the final. Definitely had the pace to be further up, but I've made it well known that he should have been further up. Who else is going? Crumbs. Oh, myself, obviously. Sam Colt, my dad, Alan Mackman, Aaron Morley, who's been pretty consistent in the A final. I think I might have said Morgan, can't remember. Of course, Bolty's going, because why wouldn't he? It's his own club. It's literally up the road. Dan Breen's making a return. Andy Murray's back. It's a super competitive meeting. James Hart again, somebody that's made a National A final this season. There's like 15 people that have made a National A final this year that are going. Andrea, there's another one. So it's going to be feisty. It's going to be a tough meeting. It's going to be close. And it's going to be awesome. Listen to context. The top 10 of the rankings are all going to be at Dorset. All of the top 10, from 1 to 10. All of them are going to be there. Not one missing. That's how competitive this is. If you are ranked 9th or 10th, you might be in the B heat. Like, how does that... How does that work? Because I think there's like 50 odd, 56 or so, without my with the LMGT3 heat. Which, yes, shout out to the LMGT3 heat. There's some on both days, I think. Last time I checked, so that'll be awesome to see the LMGT3s back. Which they've got about a heat of them. Bit of a sidetrack here. I accidentally deleted the outro. I hope you enjoyed the lighting in that one. That lighting was much better. Credits to the grandparents for hitting me up with a ring light. Look at that thing. You can't even see it. It's just there. It's there. How cool is that? But yeah, I kind of started yapping in that one, but who cares? I might do like a bit of a vlog for the Nationals. Like, totally original, not copying any of the American buggy drivers at all. But no, if you enjoyed that, why not hit like, why not hit subscribe? Check out my TikTok, check out my Instagram, check out my Facebook, you know, CMRC, you know the rules. Other than that, I'll see you lot in a bit. Adios.
Years ago, back when you was younger, now you're outgrown. It hard to just accept I was a stepping stone.